It's day 3 of hunting here, and came back up here to our glassing knob. We figure at this point we're just going to keep coming here until we don't see a shooter buck, and we just saw at least that same buck that we stalked yesterday. Pretty excited that we saw him again, because that means we're probably going to get another chance at him before we leave. Don't you
I would think so.
3 yards, right? Just laying in his bed.
3.5 yards.
3.5 yards, just doing his cut. We got an issue though. We need ice bad, and we got food in there that's probably on the verge of going bad if we don't get ice on it here before probably noon or 1. So I'm not really sure what the game plan will be. You know, maybe we just get ourselves into a position where we can see that tonight and try to make a move on them potentially, you know, get a little bit closer, but we definitely need ice or our food's going to go bad, and that sucks. So I don't know. We'll have to think about it a little bit here. But they're definitely down in there, and that's good, so feel good about that. We're going to keep watching here for a little bit, and then we'll give you another update on what we decide. Alright, it's 8:35, and we watched that buck that we've been after go over the saddle and go into one of these different bowls that we can't see. He's with another buck that we would shoot. It's actually not the same buck that he's been with, but it looks pretty similar. They went over that saddle though, and I think our best bet of getting eyes on him again is to make an adjustment to get to another high point, a couple knobs over. They're just tucked down in there in the shade. The sun's coming up, and there's a big hillside blocking them. The wind's coming over the top. I mean, it's a perfect spot for them to go bed. And we've been seeing does come out of there every night. We need ice desperately, and kind of part of the problem with all this is there's no towns, there's no ice, so to go get ice, it's quite the commitment. So I think because we don't have a good beat on them right now, we're going to go over there, try to get eyes on them quick. If we don't, I'm just going to kind of hang out in there. Roy's going to run back, drive to town, get some ice so our food doesn't go bad, and then come back out here and meet me later in the afternoon. I mean, it's definitely not ideal, but if we get ice, we should be able to survive for at least a couple more days. So, you know, you get out of here at night, you hike all the way out of here, and it's like 8:30 by the time you get back to the truck. It's like there's no time to go to town. So we're just trying to make the most out of this situation. Here's the good news. He's back in here, and we know what he's doing. And I think we're going to get another chance at this buck. I think before it's all said and done, we're either going to have got him, or we're going to run him out of this range completely, boy.
That's right.
That they got either bumped or shot at. I saw him like right there, like right in that green patch right in front of us. And then I just didn't see him anymore. I tried to get the tripod on him, and then I just... Because these guys are parked right here. It's about 5 o'clock, and I've been sitting here all day thinking that I would get eyes on these bucks again, because we were certain that they came over into this bowl. Been sitting here all day just seeing does kind of pop up here and there. Not very much action. It's been real hot until the last hour or so. I actually just stood up and looked back this way, and I saw a truck down there. It started making me feel kind of uneasy, and sure enough, at least one of the bucks went running through there. the one went right back over that saddle that they crossed into and then started to cut back this way a little bit. I thought I saw the wide buck that we stalked yesterday, but I know for a fact that the one that went over was the other one. So I'm not really sure what happened. They must have split, and I don't really know what happened to the wider one that we were stalking yesterday, because I'm not really sure what happened. We still got 3 hours, so it was just kind of madness. Like, they were in here for sure. They probably were going to feed their way right back up through here, but somebody bumped them. It is Friday, and typically pressure starts ramping from here. I looked down with my binoculars, put them up, and I saw what I thought was the big wide buck, and he was looking back, panning. And then I tried to look through the spotter for some stupid reason, and I lost him. Then I looked up, and further up the hill was that other buck that he was with, and I'm not sure if he just went down and got out of sight or what happened, but I don't know what happened to him, and I think I saw both of them. Somebody else put this toilet paper roll in here, and it has like a perfume smell to it, and I hate it. It's terrible. Smell that.
Oh yeah.
Like, ugh, it's like nothing that smells like perfume to me is good. If you like scented toilet paper and garbage bags, we ain't on the same page. Oh, look at that pour. The anticipation, man. It's always like, I'm gonna put my binos up at some point and he's gonna be in the frame.
Yeah.
It's just like yesterday. And the only problem was he's spooked, he's running, he's saying, I'm gonna get out. I know y'all been watching this area all day, but somebody else come in here, we gotta get out. The scent control guys are freaking out seeing this. Not that it even has much of a scent. It's like very, very low scent, but it does still have that sunscreen smell. Y'all wear sunscreen? Leave a comment if you do. Tell me how you feel. I'm sure y'all will anyway, but literally just sit in the sun all day, like most days of my life, and it's like trying to slow the process of death as much as we can out here. Spent a little bit of time over there glassing, but it's super calm and it's real hot. So we're gonna go back to the truck and check out a different area. Still got a couple more days here to hunt, so our sightings of big bucks are tapering off in this area, so we're gonna check out a different spot. Probably give it a go tonight down here again. So we're gonna go up and out of here to the truck, check out a different area, and that way we have a plan B for the last 2 days if we need it. We're going into this new spot. We're going to check it out. Should be able to glass a lot and just see what the habitat looks like and maybe find a deer. Maybe not.
look awesome.
As soon as we pulled up here, I saw this, and I was like, I have to do that. We went to a different spot this afternoon, middle of the day, and hiked in on pretty good ways. We just didn't love what we were seeing. So we decided to come back over here where we've been hunting. We've been seeing bucks around this saddle that's kind of to my left here. And we were gonna come into that, but now the wind is blowing a little bit too much this way. So we're thinking if we approach it here, we're just gonna have a hard time making a move on anything because we feel like there are going to be deer moving through that big saddle, or at least close to it. But first we bumped into does over here, went over there and saw does and a small buck, and then saw a couple small bucks over here, thinking we might have to drop all the way back around and try to climb up and get up there because that wind is blowing this way. We came at it from a different angle. We've been way up there at the top, looking down into here, and you can't really see very much down into this spot. So got probably only an hour and 40 minutes left, but it's the first time it's been cool all day. We've noticed too that like these deer are definitely bedding low, way lower than I had anticipated for this area. When I was looking at the map, I would have guessed that they were all going to be bedded high at the very tops, but they're actually bedded way down low. These little bucks came up out of that drainage. We just trying to get eyes on it and hopefully relocate one of these bigger bucks. Big boy.
It is?
Yes, sir, dude. Hey, give me some. Yes. Dude. Yes. We might even have a play tonight, dude.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
So he's been doing that for a couple days now. God, can we get over there? We could definitely get right above him. Not right above them. I just mean like in the chance that they climb up and go off this way, we could potentially cut them off.
Let's do what we need to do.
All right, we were just sitting here talking about how that could be where that buck was when we saw him get bumped out that day. There was a truck parked right there, and we were sitting up there, right above him where we actually couldn't see him. And somebody must have popped into that valley and spooked him. And we watched him run up through that saddle. Well, he must have kept doing that the last couple days because we haven't seen him from our high point over there, which makes sense. You can't see him there. And he's just tucked away in that little divot right there with 2 other small bucks. And he's just in there hiding. We're gonna try to loop around him real quick and see if we can make some sort of move. I'm pretty excited, man. We've been looking for him for a while. try to loop down behind this hill and get up to here. Wind's blowing that way. We should be able to watch them. If they go over this hill, we'll probably just try to chase them. These guys just saw us here and then just pulled in and just started watching us, and I'm really not a fan of that. So I just eventually stood up and kind of put my hands on my hips like, hey, we're trying to do something here, and they backed out and slowly rolled off. I'm not really sure what the deal with that is. The problem is now I can see those bucks, but so we gotta drop a little bit more. Wind perfect, but it's also perfect for where he wants to be right now. We can dip out of here and not harm anything and hope to find him in here tomorrow. We know he's still alive, so we got 2 more days to hunt him. Oh, I'm pumped, but I'm also extremely frustrated. The fact that we just are stuck here. I thought they were gonna go over and that we could cut and try to just pop shoot them, but that would have been risky too. It's a hard move. I think they heard those 4-wheelers and they bedded down. Right back down. If you want to be as effective deer hunter as you can possibly be, don't use 4-wheelers. I mean, 2 4-wheelers that are just loud as all get out. Like you can hear it up this, you can hear them plain as day from the top. And like these guys just roll up and down the road. And as soon as those deer heard them, they bedded down. Because I thought that they were looking at us when we were way down there. It was just because they were bedded there. Because I see those other 2 are looking down that way. He's still just laying there. I don't know. I guess we're probably just gonna back out of here and go for him tomorrow. I mean, we just don't have the legal hours. We got like 8 minutes left, and there's just no way I'm getting over there in 8 minutes without spooking him, you know. I mean, I can get over there in 8 minutes. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. We're gonna head back, and we'll be back after him tomorrow. Probably the final 2 days here in the next video. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the chase after old Wide Forky here, because I sure as heck am. I'll be honest, I'm learning a lot about deer by hunting one buck. I've heard it before. I don't want to do it for whitetails and timber necessarily, but out here, I've learned a lot about deer. Like, a lot about deer. It's pretty sweet. So, catch you guys in the morning.